The virus that's been going around is the hunger virus. Nigerians across the country are finding it hard to afford basic meals, food necessities. Food insecurity is on the rise as we've seen prices of basic food commodities double, triple, quadruple in a matter of months. And what is the solution to this hunger virus? To discuss this, I have with me a social innovation expert in the person of Biola Adebajo. Welcome to Rubbin Minds.
Thank you very much.
Now, we know about this hunger virus. We know about how it's becoming extremely difficult for Nigerians to afford things. There was a time that here on this show we're saying 40,000 was too much for a bag of rice. Now, 3 times that amount. We're looking at bags of rice over 100,000 naira. How is the everyday Nigerian expected to afford quality, nourishing meals?
I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's appalling. People are really, really hungry. I don't know if you have an idea how bad it is out there. Governments are saying they are doing their best. You know, they continue to do what they are doing. But it is time for us as a people to start thinking of what we can do for ourselves, right? I mean, it's high time we stopped complaining about government, you know, this and that, but let's see what we can do, basically.
And when you look at these prices, yes, minimum wage has increased, but it hasn't increased at the same rate as some of these prices have increased. Now, what are some of those local solutions? You're saying on a local level, what I can do, what you can do. What are you doing?
Okay, so we started Inspire Lagos Food Market to cushion this effect, to answer the call of the people, to see what we can do as a people, right? So basically what we are doing is a 50% food subsidy market. And we are going to all the local governments in Lagos. We're focusing on Lagos for now. We're launching soon in other states. But in Lagos, we're going to all the local governments, one at a time. So
and how does that work? Is it every week? Is it every month? Is it every day?
Okay, so it's designed to be every week. You know, we're looking at Saturday or Sundays. We are at one local government or the other. So we basically collect from people, you know, VIPs, philanthropists, companies, people that can afford, you know, and we take it to the market for people that cannot afford to feed anymore. Thousands of people come to our markets to shop at 50% subsidized rate. So we actually bring our vendors in. You know, we don't have to buy anything. We just bring in vendors that are selling, and then we cover the half. You know, people come to shop at 50%. They buy at half the retail price, the local market price, and we cover the rest of the half.
Can you give me an example of these prices? Say gari, beans,
yes.
Rice, things
yes.
that are consumed regularly. How much is it now
Okay,
when you speak to those vendors?
Yeah.
And the 50% comes to how much?
Rate. Okay, so rice, for instance, it's generally sold at 7,000 now. Sometimes it goes as much as 7,500, 8,000. But
That's
at
for
our
a
market,
paint.
yes, for a paint,
Yes.
you know, a paint bucket. But at our markets, we sell at 3,500, 3,500, 3,600, 3,700. Thereabouts. And for beans is as expensive as anything right now. I mean, it goes 13,000, you know, and we sell at 6,500. So a lot of people come in to shop. And yam goes as bad as 4,000 now. So we sell at 2,000, sometimes 1,500, you know. And we also have vegetable oil, we have palm oil, we have chicken, which sells for 5,000 popularly out there, but we sell at 2,500. Yes.
So how does it work? Is it a voucher system? Is it a different currency that is used? Do I just come with my money or an ATM card and I'm able to purchase? And
So
how are you able to monitor?
How it works is that, when you come in, you register. We have a registration system. We don't joke with data. That's how we can measure our reach, basically our impact. So after registration, we have our bank presence, at the market where you go to and exchange the cash that you bring for our own cash. We have
so you have your own
currency,
okay.
Exactly. So you exchange. If you bring your 10,000, you change it to our own 10,000. If you had brought we actually have a limit. You can't come into the market and bring like 100,000 and buy everything. If we do it that way, it won't go around.
So how do you ensure it's the right people that get it and it's not maybe other traders coming to buy to resell, but it's actually the people who need it, the people who are hungry?
So we don't, most of the time you can't get more than 20,000 naira. The other markets we had 20,000, depending on our budget. So if, for instance, we have like 50 million naira for a market, it means that the whole market itself is worth about 100 million, right? And it means that 50 million, if we say, okay, we want to cater for like 2,000 people, it means when we divide it, we get maybe about 25,000. It means that each person cannot shop more than 25,000. And don't forget that gives them as much as 50,000 naira worth, right? Yeah. So most of our market is 20,000 or 15,000. So you exchange, you get our own 15,000. You go into the market and buy whatever you want. Now, if you choose to use your own 15,000 and buy what you want to go and resell, it doesn't make sense because when
it's such a small amount, and that is to cater to your own household, to your family.
Exactly.
Now, you mentioned earlier that you get monies from philanthropists.
Yes.
How are you able to sustainably fundraise? So do you have grants in place? Are there people who donate on a regular? Is government involved? Tell us about your revenue model.
Basically, if we have governments involved, it will be the local government. We approach the local government and they also want to take care of their people. And then we get there and we say, okay, people are bringing 50%. We are bringing 50%, but join us, in bringing this 50%. So we divide maybe 25, 25. Do you understand? So the local government brings 25. We bring 25 because we have sponsors and people that we approach to bring some donations. And
so you've actually seen the local government put money aside?
Yes. So far, we've had like 2 local government, and we are approaching more, and they're responding well. And even without the local government, we still go to the market because we have companies. In fact, just yesterday, a company had pledged 5 million naira, every month, just so that we can keep going to the market. And of course, we're getting more, we're approaching more companies. This is the time to, all come together and see what we can do for ourselves. Yeah.
I had never heard about it. So how do you create awareness? Are you using the local government to create awareness in the community? And how can people find out when the next market is?
Okay, so if we go out there and say market at this social local government, we'll have a lot more people than we planned for. In fact, many people will come from other local governments. So what we do is within a local government, we advertise. We don't advertise to, like everywhere when we are planning to feed only a local government. So we advertise within the local government. The local government council, reaches out to their people. We have banners here and there. We have flyers, days to the market, so that a lot of people can come from within that local government.
Yeah, it's always beautiful to see that synergy where private sector is working with the government to ensure that the needs of the people are met.
Exactly.
Thank you so much, Biola Adebajo, for being our guest, and all the best as you expand this from local government to local government and also across Nigeria. That's all. Don't just stand there teasing me.